So since you've been rattling in cages in this whole MP mayor run, have you experienced any hostility? How's it been? What's has there been any changes in your life?
Therefore, I'm the one in the scene that the government's onto the most. Yeah. Like, without a doubt, everything. Phone tap, everything that people can't even believe happens to me. Everything. Like, mad things,
Bro, come on, it's what we're here to talk about. We want to hear. We want the people to know the reality of what you're doing.
Man, don't believe.
And the risks that you're taking.
Man wouldn't believe if I was to say. Man wouldn't believe, bro.
No, man, let us know, man.
Trust me.
We open-minded here, bro.
This is the chance. Because I was thinking about that you're literally rattling the system.
Yeah, because we see it.
You know what I mean? It can't be easy to just get up and because you're saying, I remember, I'm hearing what you're saying. Joe Blower on the road is hearing what you're saying. But you got a lot of, even the Joe...
On my Twitter, I got a message one time, yeah? A brother said, yo, don't die for the words out of your mouth. Then I said, I deleted it, didn't even pay attention. The brother messaged back the next day. He said, yo, you was walking out of Tesco's at 4:50 and you was wearing this XYZ, and he said, don't die for the words coming out of your mouth. I said, what's this brother?
This is a joke.
I was in Tesco.
Yeah.
I don't even know if it was 4:50. I wasn't even watching time like that. Then 2-2s now. I said, nah, man, someone probably told my man that they saw me or something. Yeah. And 2-2s now. The next day, my man sent me a picture from right behind me. Like,
wow.
Right behind me. Right behind me. And obviously, my man's on his page. His page just said drillminister killer. And it said Tory this, Boris, bad things. And obviously, that's the type of things.
Do you think it's a white dude?
Yeah, but that wasn't no random whack job. That was like MI5. That was a proper thing, detailed to let you know.
How's a random person gonna know who you are?
Is them levels. My thing is, I'm rattling what shouldn't be rattled. This is Britain. These men have conquered the whole world. You have to know what levels you're messing with. Certain men are willing to say certain
So
things. Did
that make you want to change your mind?
No, because all of my heroes, no matter who, the only difference is that I'm covered to protect my peoples or what I'm trying to do. We still don't mean that the powers that be haven't got access to me. That's what man don't realize. No one ain't out of the system fully. So it is what it is. So it's one of those ones where the only difference is that everybody else that's willing to do what they're sadly saying, because they don't really mean it, they're just saying it for maybe their career or something, or saying it. Man's willing to die for the things man's willing to say. So man wouldn't say it in the first place if it wasn't really that. So man already knows what.
So you already made your mind up, yeah.
Man already knows what the sacrifice is, because there's no true win of fighting the system in that way. All of our heroes die at the end. Man's just trying to be the one hero that didn't die because I built something, so they couldn't get me. That's the one difference, but it is what it is. This is the way the game goes. You poke the lines, you poke the bee's nest, something's gonna come. And a man's poking the bee's nest, not for my own interest, for the interest of everybody. That's why I'm just trying to hope that when they do come with the bees, man, and put a net or something for me. But you see what I'm trying to say?
That is one incident with one, possibly. I'm just being a skeptic right now, because that's what.
Yeah. No, that's just one.
Possibly.
That's just
one little racist white dog.
Yeah.
Or a black guy. We don't even know, because it might be guy
I
in
never
Master's
saw
house.
I never saw Don.
You understand?
No, but that's too much though.
I never saw Don.
To get those 3 messages, man
and
told you where you was. He told you where you was one time, and then he took a picture, which means he was next to you. That's not a joke.
But I'm talking about Fed interaction. How?
Fed interaction. Come on, them man a lot, man. Now, mad things.
What? Since drillminister?
Fam, man don't know, fam. Man, I've had run-ins. You know what it was? Not lock man up, man. They've tried. You know what I've had run-ins, fam. Because the thing what you have to remember is that I'm Jilly on the TV. I'm still the nigga on the street.
Okay.
Still what it is.
That's real.
You know, one of those ones. So it's it's Julie with Holly and that. But when I'm on the street, I'm same as you. It is what it is. So you get what you put out. You know what I'm trying to say? If you're putting out what you're against our thing, yeah, they're gonna put that out back towards you. You get me? Because I'm not saying going in there saying, yeah, everything's all rosy with the police. I'm saying we need to improve the police. I'm saying we need to improve the systems that we've got in place. I'm saying that the Trident system that was set up in 2000, it was for apparent violent yardies that was coming in and doing
black on black crime.
Black on black crime. That has nothing to do with what's going on today, blood.
Nothing.
This is a completely different thing. You man are just turn this thing into a militant thing against us now, where the young man growing up don't know if Trident's friend or foe. That's what you've turned this thing into. So obviously, man's trying to show, look, I'm the most opposite of what you man don't want to interact with, but this is what you've left it to. This is what you're gonna have to interact with, and this is how we're gonna have to solve it between us. Because you man have left it with no other options. No one ain't willing to chat to you, man, and sort out this thing. And that's what the mayor position gives you the autonomy to do, to control the budget of the police, see where the money's going for the police. What is it being spent on? Where's the money going? Like, there's certain areas, people don't know the budgets of London. That's one of the most important things. When they're talking about this mayor thing, they're just thinking, yeah, mayor. They don't know. Man's studied this thing for 2 years before man's even thought about the process of this thing. This mayor thing is a piece of almost, we're talking like, bro,
billions.
We're talking like London gets something ridiculous, man. London gets something ridiculous, like a stupid amount of money, billions of pounds, bro. Like a serious amount of money, bro. And the amount of money that goes towards the police is a mad amount of money. We're talking 4 mil.
4 bill.
4 billion.
Okay.
We're talking 4 billion, bro.
Because, alright, so I've heard that, and another thing came to my mind right before this whole right during this coronavirus. I think you were supposed to meet Boris, or you got an invitation to meet Boris, and I was sitting down there saying they were trying to take you out by giving you corona from Boris. Yeah, what's happening there? Are you still meeting him? Are you still want to meet him? What's your plan to say to Boris from the man?
So the thing's gone mad. Obviously, man's meant to meet Boris because I'm the ambassador of the Damilola Taylor Trust Fund.
Wow.
So you're not supposed to meet him for Drilly then?
Yeah, I'm meeting
Damilola Taylor. Let's remind people.
I'm meeting him.
Let's remind people who Damilola Taylor is.
Who is that? I mean, forgive me for asking like that.
Damilola Taylor's a young boy from, was it Peckham? Who was stabbed and killed a while ago. Was it the 90s?
Yeah, like 99 or something like that, 2000, something like that. And basically, he was like one of the first youths killed by this knife crime thing. Like one of the youngest youths ever to like that time to be killed.
Innocent boy as well. He wasn't really on that life.
So when he's got killed now, they set up the whole life crime unit and all this stuff, and all this thing came in from then. All this change of law and all this stuff came in from then. So they held anniversaries for it every year to like calculate, are we getting better with knife crime or worse? But since Damilola, we just got worse. Like since that one incident.
Why do you think that is?
Because I think they think it's worse. I think it's more or less, in my mind, I think in society it's been the same.
Yeah.
I think it's just that it's more highlighted.
Exactly that.
That's what I think. I think it's just more highlighted.
It wasn't on social media
I
like
think
that.
now, like, yeah, there's a chefing culture.
Yeah.
Man ain't gonna deny that, but that's not what's always been going on. It's just, they've just been making that like knife crime being.
Because to me, man getting chopped up is kind of like it's one of them things.
Like, bro, it's been happening since Vikings.
Yeah, it's like, man, chop
like,
up.
obviously, in normal society, you ain't meant to be carrying weapons. And
so what did Boris want to talk to you about? Like, I mean,
yeah, so basically with that thing, man, we had to sit down and chat to him about, what do we think we can do with like the youth and this and that and that and that. But at the same time, man's gonna obviously ask them questions, innit? Like, what the fuck are you doing, innit? Like, it's not a sugarcoating thing. He's meeting me on fair ground, so it is what it is.
What do you mean fair ground?
Like, obviously, as in, man doesn't have to bow to him, innit? I'm being invited there. It's not a.
Okay.
It's not a.
Come.
Yeah, I'm not begging to go there.
You've been invited, yeah.
Yeah, so man's going there on fair grounds of, yo, you invite man here, so you're gonna hear what man's got to say, innit? Like, it is what it is, innit? because this is the level it's got to. Like this is the I'm here with you, say whatever X Y Z.
The only good thing about now is that you ain't got to shake anybody's hands, so they can't.
Nah, that's it. I wasn't gonna shake nobody's hands anyway.
I
ain't going there to make no show.
Don't drink nothing either.
And that's what man in my thinking.
Don't eat nothing either.
Go there for a press run.
Bring your own food and bring your own drink.
Yeah,
don't take no risk.
No risk.
I know it sounds silly, but come on, Drilly. You literally made it far away. I mean, we have to say it. I mean, because I met you at the beginning of this whole process here, and I was like, "Are you really sure you want to?" Remember, I asked you a few times. I was like, "Are you really sure this is what you want to do?" Yes, you're literally, as we said a while ago, you're going up against the institution that is there. They took over the whole world.
But we did, know what?
Even
but listen though,
you got people think England decides
we did get the first Asian mayor and the first Muslim mayor. You know,
at what cost? What changed? What have they done
for the minorities? The difference was he's Labour. That's the difference.
Who?
Our mayor now, Sadiq Khan.
Yeah, I know that's the difference. But what has he really done for the minorities?
Who's drill minister got? What's the team that drill minister's coming with?
The team I'm coming with, is the people, fam. I know it sounds so cliche.
No, it sounds cliche, but is there a party you're
No, I'm trying to form I'm in the formation of the White Party.
The White Party.
The White Party is what man's gonna be.
The what?
The White Party.
Why would you pick that name?
Because it's perfect, fam.
You know what? See, Donald Trump. I told you.
Perfect, fam.
Marketing genius at its best. They hear that? The White Party. Don't forget that. Yeah, it's coming to a neighborhood near you.
I like that.
What man's gonna look back Julie in his face and tell me that my party is racist? My thing's a positive thing for the positivity.
So you got black man in a belly with the white.
I don't need it to be called the Black Party. I am the black inside of it. That's it. It's the White Party because we're trying to go for the positivity thing. Trying to push it. It ain't about
invite others because you know what, blacks will roll with you, but you need others too.
Trust me. You know what I'm trying to say. So the White Party is all inclusive, blood. All race, all gender, all creed, all everybody come join the White Party, blood. So how you got these labours, you got these man ain't representing for the people.
But say for example, I want to be mayor. How does it work?
Mayor's a mad thing. First thing, you gotta learn every single part of what it is the mayor has to do. That's the first thing. You can just say you want to run, but what is it you're gonna be doing?
So you need
to learn and study the thing, like down to irrigation, down to like the waste disposal system. Like, are you gonna build more? Are you gonna invest in a quicker route, recycling system? Like everything. Councils, local councils, working with them. All 32 boroughs.
So education.
Learning what
first.
all 32 boroughs. Which ones are strongest in terms of which one makes the most wealth, which one's most profitable, which one needs the most help,
which are most deprived,
which are most deprived. Like, you need to look, where's the money going, because there's billions, like I said, but where, like, it's mad. It's so mad to explain. It's like, let me give you an example. TFL, they get something mad. TFL gets something mad. They get something mad, like 9 billion. So TFL gets something crazy, like between 7 to 9 billion.
Why do they get money? I mean, sorry, it's a different conversation.
They get 9
TFL
billion.
is owned by the government.
Yeah, the TFL get 9 billion.
But we buy train tickets.
No, from the mayor's office. So the mayor's office pays TFL 9 billion. Okay. When they paid TFL that 9 billion, TFL also own a lot of land, because to own a lot of railways, you gotta own a lot of land to build a railway. Plus, you gotta own
all the stations.
You know, like the power grids and all them things. You need excess space for that. So you need like whole land lock-offs, and them man buy land when they're doing all that thing. Okay. So when they're buying land, obviously, with this new initiative, like, we need more homes. They're turning it to gentrify. They're moaning and da. Then I've got an initiative to build 10,000 homes. These 10,000 homes were organised by Sadiq with TFL, where he gave them 3.2 billion from the 9 billion, 3.2 billion separate, and he said, "Yo, this is for you, man. If you get into the property game, so basically start building houses alongside the lines." You see, like when you just see a whole line going down somewhere, it's just like bare grass. Space. Just build yards all the way along the side. Like, just build all them flats with them little Tesco's underneath. Bang, 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 bang. All them little flats, like all them gentrification flats.
With them little Tesco's.
You know the ones with the little Tesco's. They just build them little quick flats. They build up in like 2 months. Like, just knock them up. So then I said, we could just do 400 bags for each little unit. There's peas in it. So then man are like, yeah. So then, obviously, they were meant to build 10,000 homes. You got 3.2 billion. Obviously, it's 2020 now. It was given by 2016. The end date is November 2020.
Wow.
November 2020. Yeah.
So 6 months.
Basically. To this day, now they've built 400 homes.
Out of 10,000.
Out of 10. Where is the 3.2 billion, brother? And did you see what I'm trying to... But this is what... Man, them don't know this on the road. So when imagine man, them are out here killing other man, them for like, I don't know, half a box. But there's 3.2 billion completely gone missing. Your mother now see it. Your auntie now see it. Your grandmother but now see it. 3.2 billion, brother. Do you know what that is doing on these roads? Do you know what even just 100 grand of that is doing to someone's entire road? What it's doing if you just gave every family 5 bags. Do you know what that's doing? But
just that 0.2.
Just that black is so insane that 3.2 billion's gone missing. Man are just there seeing, Sadiq seeing little posters and just smiling with man. Not realizing, man's Mr. Sinister blood. My man has got 3.2 billion where you must have I don't even know, a little brethren or uncle or some cousin that's got some little, like these little,
offshore accounts.
No, not even offshore accounts. I'm talking about these little construction companies and that. You just pattern the girding for me, man. Just charge us 400 for it and just take a little 2 off the top. This is what's going on behind the scenes. These men are patterning deals with their brethren. If you know the hood. If we're in that deal, we're not knocking it. If we're part of it,
no.
But we ain't part of it, brother. So we not only can we knock it, not man, them are getting screwed, and we ain't a part of the thing. So you're telling me I can't even get a little change, and you're robbing me on top of it, and then you're telling me to pay taxes, and I should be part of this system thing. But you're teething 3.2 billion, but then you're telling me about congestion. You're raising this and raising that, but the tomfool on the road don't know 3.2 billion that could pay the congestion has got missing. He ain't gonna say nothing. Just gonna go, that's what Sadiq said. So it must be the truth.
Yep.
But when you research the thing and actually see, so wait a minute, so this TFL thing, you man are basically the mafia then. Because
all the time they're putting up the ticket prices.
Listen, them man are getting the main budget. You know what they say? They say TFL helps London to run, bruv. They say TFL helps London to run. It makes the most peace. 3.2 billion passengers, 3.2 million passengers a day.
Wow.
3.2 million passengers a day. It helps London to run. When they look at the budget and the mayor looks at the thing, I've seen how it runs. They got a massive budget, say like 16 billion or something, yeah? The mayor looks at it, he goes, yep, all right, cool. That's 9 billion for TFL. Big chunk gone. All right, cool. 3 to 4 million for the police because you got to scratch them man's back.
Gone.
That's that gone. What's left?
Everything else.
What are you spending that on? Schools?
Hospitals.
Systems for entrepreneurs of London to do little things,
grants and
grants for small businesses. There's nothing left, blood. You've literally spent it on these two men so that you could scratch their ass. So basically, that's what happens every time with this thing. They basically, a new mayor goes in there and he goes, I want to do this. I've got these ideas for education. I want to do this. Then the commissioner goes in and goes, so about that, if you want to survive for the next 3 years and you don't want to, and just randomly it happens out here, crazies. Then you best make sure that our check, because we've got a new SWAT team that we need a 1.5 billion for. Yeah, we need new automatic machines and that, and we need some new Mercedes to high speed chases. That's what's happening. Man are getting their back scratched. Commissioners paying little Trinidad yard, buying little offshore. This is what's happening behind the scenes. Man them are just scratching each other's back. And doing their thing. Man them are sitting there doing piggy in the middle, saying, it must be Labour. It must be Conservative. Bruv, you're getting screwed. This man are just doing what we would be doing on the roads, but on the higher level. But man's just in there to see, so this is what you meant to do. This is just like the roads. It's basically the roads.
That's so how are you gonna change that kind of blatant corruption? Because that's what it is. It's corruption, whatever you want to call it. Whatever you want to call it.
Listen,
whatever you want to
label it. Them man have to realize this year. Julie's telling you exactly how it is. Where we're from, we fight fire with fire.
Yeah.
So if this is what you man are coming with, man's not only gonna do it so blatantly that people know I'm doing it, so that they know that you're doing it. But this is what I'm saying. It's marketing. Once you highlight what the other person is doing without the need of snitching, just highlight what they're doing because you're making it bait for yourself. Everything's out in the open. The people make their own decision.
That's it.
Because it's just that the people don't know. That is literally it. When I'm saying that comment that caused all this controversy last week, send Boris Johnson to Wuhan. When I said send Boris Johnson to Wuhan, I said that because he's saying we should go back into society and then test out the thing.
But he hasn't come outside. How'd you like that? He hasn't come outside. He hasn't come outside
and test out the thing. But he's indoors. So I said, you know what? He's had the thing. I follow my leader in it. I do what the leader does. So he's following my leader. So if he does the thing and he survives, that means I'm good. So if he goes Wuhan, which is basically in my eyes, I don't understand how the world's trying to work out this corona thing. But for me, the corona thing is simple because with the corona thing, it's like China. All right, cool. You're saying it started there. You're saying it started in the province of Wuhan.
Yeah.
All right, cool. So if it starts in the province of Wuhan, it needs to end in the province of Wuhan. As in, when it ends in Wuhan, the rest of the world can reconvene. If where it started, it ain't finished, how can you say that anywhere in the world is safe?
Nope.
Because where it started, it hasn't finished. They haven't worked out how to get rid of it, and that was the first place to get it. How can some next man who has got it after him figure out how to get it? You think I'm going to believe you? The man where it started said he can't figure it out. So until it's sorted out in China, to me, it's just that we have to have, you either have to spread a new lie or a new narrative and spin it for us to make us think different about it. Like, yeah, you know what, you might get it, but you might be immune now. You could spread that one, but you weren't saying that at the beginning about this immune thing. You were saying, yeah, we either all catch it together, and then we just heard it, which was, I didn't know how that idea was going to work when you're building morgues. You're telling us about, let's see who can survive it, but you're building morgues, so you want me to chance my life. That don't make no sense. Just tell me what the safest option is, and I'll go with that one. I don't need to be doing playing gambles with my life. Like, that's mad. Like, but yeah, we'll just do like just party with people. If you drop dead, you drop dead, Fred. Like, you know, like what? Well, that's not making no sense to me. So obviously when that went out the window after Boris got it,
yeah,
that definitely went out the window. That's why I said, yo, send Boris to Wuhan. The thing's resolved. Because once he survives, and even if he goes to Wuhan just to have conversations with the leaders, at least he's getting to the bottom of it. And he's doing his leader role. But if you're hiding out in England saying, yeah, we're going to try find a cure, we're going to try find it, blood, it's not solved in Wuhan. Because what everybody seems to be thinking about is short-sighted is, all right, cool, we cure it in England.
Yeah.
Then what?
Then we move on.
To what?
To a lockdown country still, because the rest of the world...
The rest of the world's still going to have it, blood.
That's true, but that's the plan, isn't it? That's the plan.
This is what I'm trying to say. So what are we now looking at? Are we now landlocked people? You know, like a man that's never left Tanzania. Am I that man now?
Yeah, that's exactly what they're planning to do.
For the next 50 years, am I never going to see America again? Am I never going to see
Until
Europe?
the rest can catch up.
Because it could be, then basically what we're basically saying, if we don't have a worldwide cure, or some worldwide plan of how to cure this thing, or how to overcome this thing, are we just saying we're just going to live amongst it now? This is the new norm of life. Like, human civilization has gone to social distancing. Like, in human civilization.
Because you remember at the start, Boris Johnson said, let's get the herd immunity.
He did say that.
Yeah.
But he changed his mind 2 weeks later.
Because of the deaths, and because you can't control the disease. The disease goes for anybody. You don't care about race, gender, nothing.
No, but then what's the point of saying, let's do herd immunity? No, let's not do that. Let's lock down and quarantine. But then now to say, when it's still, the other day, 300 people dead, yeah? So when we're still at those type of numbers, why are we telling everyone to come out? Why is on June the 1st, everything's being opened up?
Because Drilly said, pounds over the people, and I agree with him.
That's the truth. But that's simple. It's the truth. Money over the people.
You put money over the people a long time ago, man. A long time ago. When we didn't lock down quick enough. We was never going to survive this, man. Let's be honest. We was never going to survive this. Being on lockdown last in Europe. In Europe. Yeah. The last country to lock down. And we got Oxford and Cambridge in our country, but we're the last country. If that's not saying your leader is the stupidest man in the whole world, then what more is that? He obviously Trump's done some dumb things, but my man's really trying to kill us out here.
Yeah, but you have to leave that down to his advisors. Yeah, his advisors gave him the advice, and yes, we all know.
No, but they're saying they're listening to the science. 1 minute they're saying we only listening to the science. That's a way of them saying let's blame.
But there's no science in something that's new.
Then when the scientists say let's not open up the place, now they're listening to who?
The people.
The businessmen. The big companies that are coming at them and putting pressure on them and saying, listen, 2 more months from this, we're gone. You got the British Airways and Virgin asking for bailouts. These are billionaires that own these companies. Asking for bailouts.
What would you do, really? Would you give them a bailout? Would you give Richard Branson, the owner of Virgin, who's got how much billion? 20 billion there? A bailout. Why don't he bail out his own company?
And give me an example. What do London mayors control? Because that's what I don't understand.
Transport,
sanitation.
Yeah, sanitation.
Healthcare, no? Or is that?
A little bit. GPs, the local council ones, not like hospitals.
Okay.
That's still NHS. NHS is still the GPs, but they have a bit more autonomy because of the council thing with the GPs.
So there's certain things that the mayor can do himself. He don't need to ask no.
Yeah, certain things to make them. He's got a youth commission as well, like a bunch of young people.
Let's be fair, Drilly. Yeah, you ain't ever done this before.
No.
Yeah. So evidently you're gonna need a bunch of advisors. Have you thought about, or I mean, you must have thought. I mean,
listen,
just to say in the wild flick of the dice, you win.
People are coming out of the woodwork, man. If you hear the people joining the team and the people that
I think you need to like announce these people.
No, I don't, because some of them, it's like the power is in people not knowing they're associated in me.
Okay.
Because they're still receiving information, they're still hearing things they wouldn't normally be hearing. Like, people don't know where the Judy people are. You see what I'm trying to say? They're very dangerous. They play a role, and they kind of do what I do, mask, but they do it barefaced without people knowing that the mask underneath their bare face is playing for me. You know what I'm trying to say? So it's a lot of that, and learning from what information I'm getting told, and what they're learning.
Okay. So basically, if in the event you do win, you'll announce these people.
Yeah, 100%.
So you've got credible people to back.
Oh man, I got people that.
We're not just.
I got people that work with Ken Livingston.
Okay.
Who was the mayor, the first mayor.
Okay.
I got people that worked with him working on my team.
So you've got credible people that believe in Drilly then. Believe in the movement and what you're about and the
but it's just that I don't allow people to turn my thing into politics
and tell you what to do. Give you policies.
So, alright, with being a mayor, you're going into an institution where there are a lot of people who had their jobs. You know what I mean? And they are of either Labour or they're Conservative. How you? Because remember, that's the fight. Your first fight you're gonna get is internal fight. You know, what's your plan there? How are these people safe? Are gonna have their jobs? What's your plan to like? You need, because you're going in with a different regime. It's not anything that anyone's ever heard of, like so far. Yeah. You gotta remember these people exist. These people are the ones that are gonna be the ones that actually hinder how far you get.
How far push it. That's true.
Alright, let's finish it off like this though. Let's get into the music, man. What's popping with the music?
I got Sema Wuhan coming.
You calling it?
Sema Wuhan.
Okay. So it's all Corona talk.
Yeah, it's mad.
Right,
so when that one drops, it's just gonna be a mad one. Then obviously Judy for Mayor later on in the year, talking on all the subjects and all the things that have been going on. Because I had it prepared before, and it was ready to go, and then Corona happened, and everything just changed.
Changed it up, so I had to hold it back. Yeah.
I scrapped every tune. Like, it just wasn't
right.
relevant. It weren't relevant to what was going. It was. Because my thing, if what people know, it's not just me chatting schwazzing, it's me looking at my situation, looking around, analysing everything, and putting it into the music, and then trying to explain all these things that I'm talking about in the music, as opposed to just like saying it, just actually make it explainable through melody and song. And it's been working and that, but then it just gets to that point, man, where I don't know, you just need to refresh everything. It got to that point. Everything needed to be refreshed because it just changed. It wasn't the same game.
That's crazy. Right. So this quarantine now about rappers and their show money. What are rappers doing?
I think PRS and a couple of the music unions are trying to help people, but it's not enough. Like,
it's not enough.
The musicians, they need their royalties from Spotify. They need a bigger percentage. The reality is that something like a pandemic is rearing artists that will regularly be doing alright to broke, and they don't have another income stream.
Wow, like that. So
Spotify
really needs to pay up more. iTunes need to pay up more.
Is Drilly signed to anybody?
No, at this point.
So Drilly's independent.
Yeah, at this point.
Yeah, how is your reception with other UK artists and who?
Yeah, it's great. Obviously, I've done some stuff before.
I've seen you in France.
Yeah, I did something with a Dutch driller. I did something with a German driller. I did. I've got a tune coming out called The Union. And it's basically just like the remnants of the European Union. I've got Spanish driller on there. Okay. It's just mad. It's just me.
Is there a video? Visuals coming for that?
Yeah, I'm gonna do visuals to that one 100% because just when obviously it's gonna get slowed down now because of the corona thing, but might do it where man them shoot in their own country. I send me your footage as opposed to me going over.
Yeah, because we can't do much travel right now, can we?
Yeah, that's where creative comes in.
Alright then, Drill Minister, bro. We respect you for coming through.
Hey, man, you got it out of me, though. Boom, bam.
I think you've got a platform to say everything you wanted to say. I think we asked enough questions. I don't know. I mean, anything? I don't know. I mean, Drilly, I think you're brave, bro. I'll be honest with you, innit? I think you're taking a step there. You know, let's just be fair. We're in a white country, bro. You understand? This is a white country. A bunch of racists.
No way, man.
Yeah. Who literally, I'm sitting here listening to you. I'm afraid for you. Because that's the reality of what we're doing, innit? And I want to commend you and say, bro, like respect, innit? Because you're taking that chance.
No, yeah, because the main thing of it is a white country, but the main thing we have to remember is that the new war is not a race war anymore. The new war is a class war.
Definitely.
It's a class war.
It's about money.
Back in our parents' time, it was like, oh yeah, you wog, you nigger, you whatever. But now it's like that effing Polish man, but he's looking the same as you though. He's the same colour as you, man. How come you man are hating on the Nigerian guy? He's not even Nigerian though. So now it's not making sense to us because now we're starting to understand. Oh, it's just whoever's the new guy. Yeah. So basically, you know, like when you some man start a new school or something, and then they get rushed or something. And hey, you want a master? Like that's basically what it is. Like the Jamaicans, you done your time. The Nigerians, you got cussed, you done your time. Now you man are accepted. Like Pakistanis, you done your time. Like Indians, you done your time. Bangladeshis, you done your time. Now the Polish, Eastern Europe, it's you man's time now. And then whoever's new.
Well, it's a Chinese time coming up right now. Still,
I reckon. The last two accepted. The last two accepted that Britain really takes in that I saw was Britain is fully kind of accepted in a way. Even though you see Europeans a bit mad, it's more they've accepted Romanians. Yeah. They accepted Romanians ages ago. They've accepted the Filipino community. They've accepted Somalian community. That's the last two that's accepted. Anybody after that came after those two communities.
Too late, yeah.
It's mad for you now.
Like you got to do a 20-year stint.
You got to do a 20-year stint. And do your getting cussed out. Yeah. You can't get housing. You got to do your thing because everybody's already gone through there.
Right now you got to wait for Eritreans, but they just look like Marlies.
They're getting the freedom pass. You know that side? They're just getting the freedom pass. Yeah. Like, it is what it is. So,
alright then, well, Drilly, I'm gonna say thanks again for coming. Yeah, big respect for what you're doing. Stay safe.
Yeah, man, we'll vote for you, bro. Yeah. That's facts.
Hey, listen,
that's what the game is,
check
bro.
Out Drilly's on Instagram, Twitter, what else? Facebook.
Facebook, Twitter, Minister Drill on the Twitter.
Any websites?
Drillminister.com.
Is it Drill Minister on Spotify and YouTube and Tidal?
It's just Drill Minister.
Just Drill Minister. Alright, so go check him out, support him.
Everything.
Because as you've heard,
tune into the guys every week, man. You know they're gonna be.
He's got a good plan.
100%, man.
Thanks again.
Man.
Like, comment, and subscribe. Thank you. Like, comment, and subscribe.